everyone in this room is sitting here. You have a different amount of income that you've earned. You have a different rank that's probably on your badge. For a minute, I want us to forget about all of the income. Forget about all of the ranks, because while I do know how important that is, and I appreciate and applaud everyone for all of that, I want everyone to think about the impact that you have had in just one person's life since starting. It might be your own. It might be the text message that you received that said, I just got down on the floor and played with my children for the first time ever, thank you. Or you changed my life, or my family was able to pay for food this month because of the extra income we've earned. Or maybe it's that person that you've impacted, like I had an experience back in June at an executive retreat that we had, where one of the beautiful executives on our team shared that if it weren't for this community, she might not be here because it changed her life. The impact that we can make with what we do is so much more than even the income and the recognition and everything else that we all strive to attain. So hold that tight as I go into speaking about sharing my story with you, exactly how it happened, and connect or share with you how I have connected and continue to connect as I build my business. So I would love to share a little bit about where I came from and how I ended up here today. So before, I was a struggling mom, wife, and I was struggling working full time doing all of those things. But I want to take you way back before that. So I graduated from the University of New Hampshire, and one of the biggest blessings of my life happened. I got pregnant with my first daughter, Brooke. Yep, and she's here today. I was a single mom, and that pregnancy changed the trajectory of my life. After being a single mom for 5 years, I married my amazing husband, Dylan, and he adopted our daughter, Brooke. Yeah, thanks. And if you are a single parent, you know all of the struggles that come along with that. And when I graduated, I made the decision to, instead of pursue my dream career in pharmaceutical sales, because that's what I thought my dream career was, I decided to use my business degree to open up a nanny agency so that I could have my daughter with me, because I so deeply, desperately wanted to be able to be a full-time mom, and of course had to make an income too. Life was good once we got married. We had another baby, Lucy, who just flew in late last night to be here, you guys. And life was good, but I always felt like there was something missing. Have you ever felt like things are good, but like there's gotta be something more? Because I felt like that. In 2008, I met a girl named Joanna. I met her at a random beach bar called Moomba Beach. If you ever go to Aruba, you should absolutely go there. We connected, we had a blast together, her brother was there, we exchanged Facebook information, and then we never spoke again. You guys, that was 11 years ago. I followed her on social media. I didn't like, comment, I didn't engage with anything that she was doing for over a year. And then one day, she posted a picture on social media, and it changed everything for me. I had zero idea how much impact that one connection with a random stranger at a beach bar in Aruba was going to have and change again the trajectory of my life forever. After Joanna had her son, like I shared, she posted a picture of herself right after she had him. And I was like, oh my gosh, she looks amazing, she feels amazing, and she was making a significant income from home and about to bring her husband home from corporate America. I was none of that at that time. I wanted everything that she had, even though she had no idea I was even watching. I reached out to her in her inbox on Facebook, and I was like, hey, Joanna, I don't know if you remember me. We met years ago in Aruba, but how do I get your life? What are you doing? Yeah, that's really what happened. And she shared with me, and I got started. And as soon as I felt what these products could do for me, I was all in, you guys. I had zero network marketing experience, like zero. So if you have no network marketing experience and you're here thinking, I don't know if I can do, you can. You absolutely can. When I got started, Joanna shared with me, you're going to be coachable. You're going to have no ego, and I'm going to help you get really clear on your goals. She helped me cast a vision of what was possible. She truly believed in me and what I shared with her that I wanted to create. She told me to get to every single event, like they were a non-negotiable. Yep, they are. She told me to make a list, do 3-way calls, show up on Facebook even when it was uncomfortable and I had no idea what I was doing. Side note, the first time that she nudged me to share a before and progress picture, I wanted to throw up. It was the most uncomfortable thing I'd ever done before, but it was such a key part in launching my business. I held that vision that she cast for me so close to my heart. This is what was going to allow us to have more time together as a family that I was so desperately praying for. This was the opportunity that was going to allow us to pay off all of the debt that was climbing and climbing year after year. This was everything that I had dreamed of and never even knew existed, and it showed up in a brown box, and Joanna was the catalyst to show me what was possible for me in my life. Thank you. I was not an overnight success, you guys. I did so many things wrong at the beginning, but if you feel like that, that is all part of the journey. I ran around telling everybody at the beginning that I was going to be a millionaire and had no idea what that even meant. I told everybody, 2 weeks into the products. I remember sending everybody that I went to high school with the original Start Your Life video and just not understanding why they weren't messaging me back so excited like I was. People told me I was crazy, they unfollowed me, they unfriended me, and I was like, I don't understand why everybody doesn't see what I see. There have been so many hard times in overcoming in this build, and there still are. One of the biggest was when my husband got let go from his job a month after we made the decision to have me go full-time. There were so many moments where quitting and walking away would not only have been easier, but it would have been the safer choice for my family. But I decided to show up anyways, because not only for me, I realized really early on that this was so much bigger than just me and my family. And if I was going to do this, I had to show up for other people too. That corner picture right there, you might not believe this, but I am terrified of public speaking. I really am. The fact that this has become such a passion of mine is whoa. The first time I was asked to share my 30-second story at a Healthy Body Team with Alexis, thank you so much, I wanted to just kind of not show up, run away, they wouldn't even notice. But I did. And it was that first time standing on a stage that I realized one of my passions and purpose in life was to use my voice to inspire others. So, because I went all in, our family is drastically different now. You guys, because this is done for our family, we made the decision to bring a third baby into our family, and now we have baby Rhea. She's here too. My mom flew the girls in late last night to be here for this. And we were able to purchase our dream home. I don't know if you ever had those moments growing up where you'd close your eyes and envision things as an adult. I used to close my eyes, and Christmas is such an important holiday for me, and I'd envision having a home with a staircase, and on Christmas morning my children would walk down it and it would just be so special, and they'd walk around the corner as a family. You guys, this past December we had that moment that I had been envisioning my whole life. We have been creating a community of collaboration over competition. This is the first place in my life that I've been where you are just as excited for someone else as you are for yourself. None of this would have been possible without all of our incredible team, and not just our team, but all of you across one team who have supported me, cheered me on along the way. I wouldn't be on the stage right now if it weren't for all of you. We can't forget that. We lift each other up, you guys, and we dream big together. And most importantly, I've transformed myself, and I continue to transform into the best possible version of myself every single day, but not just for me, for my 3 girls. Just look at those pictures. That one on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, but David T.S. Wood is holding our baby Rhea at 13 days old on a UIA stage because, let's be honest, events are non-negotiable. My team was going, so I showed up too. And then at the bottom, you can see my other daughter standing on that same stage with David. She's sharing her story, that because of she believes anything is possible and that she can do anything. There is no greater gift that we can give our children than what we are creating here. And then remember at the beginning of my story when I walked around saying that I was going to be a millionaire? Well, it happened. And I bawled my eyes out on an ICU stage in Atlantic City. But it wasn't, let me be very clear, it was not because of the income that we had created that I was so emotional and still am. It's because if that girl 4 years ago that had no network marketing experience and really had no idea what she was doing, if she could learn the skills, she could make this happen, then so could everyone else. Thank you. This lifestyle opportunity and community has transformed our family. I mean, there's even more of us now. It gave us hope, and it allowed us choices and time together that I am forever grateful for. But none of this would have ever been possible if the past 4 years weren't spent connecting and building authentic relationships with people every single day.